I'm speaking to Nandalal Rai. He's the Minister of Information and Communication from Bhutan. Now, most of us know Bhutan as an extremely mountainous country. What sort of challenges has that given you as a Minister of Communication, trying to get communication to all those different parts of the country?
The fact that you have recognized that Bhutan is a very mountainous country, almost 99% of our kingdom is rugged terrain, inhospitable in many areas. So we found that the government program must be geared towards reaching out to the people, possible physically, not possible through communication, telecommunication lines. This is the way our programs are geared towards.
And are you able to reach every household, every person in these rural areas?
Yes, definitely that is our effort, that we are planning to reach the last house in the last village. This is the slogan we are going, and we are trying to not make it only a slogan but actually realize this by another year or so.
But for those who are not yet served by telecommunications, there is always a chance to get some sort of access either to the internet or telecommunications by going to somewhere nearby?
At the moment, many of the villages in the remote areas may not have that facility. Now we have got a program whereby the National Broadband Master Plan is going to be completed by June next year, 2011 that is. And in that, there are other programs attached where the community service centers will reach out to the last village center. So we got a generally our settlement is in forms of clusters of villages, not very scattered. Grouped about 15-20 household in a good group, another 15-20 household maybe about 15-20 minutes walk away. So in that region line we are trying to reach out through our community centers, and also that we are trying to reach it within 2011 next year. At the moment we are trying with a small country with a small population, just about under 1 million population, and we got about sub districts of 205. We are going to reach to 205 centers by 2011 next year, mid 2011, where all these services will be through ITU.
So you have a small population spread over a large inhospitable area that is very difficult to get to. How important is it for you as a government to be able to have contact with all those different people so that they feel part of a nation?
Yeah, we have taken this as a topmost priority sector to not let our people feel neglected at any time or anywhere. This is the way. That is why the cost is not going to be an issue. Reaching out is going to be a larger issue that we are going about.
Now, what are the challenges that you have linguistically? Because as we know, mountainous areas, many of the people who live in different valleys speak different languages or different dialects. What sort of challenge has that given the government to communicate with those people?
Now, over the past about 40 years of our development program, the common understanding of the languages has become very good. And of course, we do have a national language of the nation, the Dzongkha, the Bhutanese national language, is the medium of actual communication between dialect to dialect. Dialect is not so diverse as to say that completely it's a different language. It is not so. This commonality in this our national language and the dialects are there.
So people have the national language is spoken by everyone throughout Bhutan.
Yeah, actually the national language is to a certain extent a binding factor in our nationality.
Okay, and how useful is it for you to come here, given the challenges you have in Bhutan, geographically, etc., to come here and talk to other countries that perhaps have similar issues to deal with?
I found it was a very relevant platform, not that Bhutan is not known or something like that. It has given us an added sort of impetus to restate our positions and our existence, so the world community at large knows there is a place known as Kingdom of Bhutan, whereby people, the responsible people in the responsible agencies can reach out to us also. That they can reach out to us only when we let them know what the situation is all about. That's the way I've taken this platform. and ICTU has played a major role for Bhutan in providing us necessary tools to equip ourselves and reach out to our community.